Let's just take a moment to admire how good this bike looks. It's definitely Supermoto season. Except, I'm the only Supermoto rider around here that wants to do rides. So just now, there's supposed to be a Supermoto Sunday right here. We're all supposed to meet here at 12:30, and we're supposed to leave at 1. I got here at 12:30. It is currently like 1:04. And nobody else showed up. I'm literally like the only Supermoto rider around here that actually wants to do rides. I thought Supermoto riders were always were the ones who always wanted to ride. I heard there's a good wheelie spot back here though. A while ago. Nope. And nope, that's... Never mind, I guess not. I guess we are going to do our own thing then. I got another video to make with this bike anyway. Yeah, y'all. Woo! There we go. That one was so high. Oh my goodness. Golly, I was not expecting that. That would be a good spot actually. Yeah, I don't know why everybody likes to cancel on the Supermoto rides. But it sucks, because I'm the only one who ever shows up. May as well get some wheelie practice in since nobody else wanted to show up. Then we'll go get some food. I don't know what it is. We always have like these Supermoto Sunday rides planned. And there's supposed to be like a ton of people that are supposed to come. And then... whenever the time comes, hardly anyone shows up or it's just me. There we go. Woo! And... oh. We got other stuff to talk about anyways, while I'm trying to wheelie. There we go. That was a decent one. Woo! There we go. That was a decent one. Well, I got my registration renewal in the mail for this bike today. Actually, not today, because it's Sunday. A couple days ago. So that means I've officially had this bike for 1 year now. Woo! I love this. A bug just flew in my helmet. That was not fun. Golly. That was a main one. Alright, note to self, pull in the clutch if you're going to try and make a little quaff. That was a pretty good one. There it goes. It slid for a minute and then it finally went. Yeah, so I have had this bike for a year now. There we go, that was a good one. And we are at 4,016 miles. I just did the oil change not too long ago. Woo! That was probably my best one yet. Nope, just sliding. I gotta use up this tire. It has plenty of tread on it. I got another tire for it, so. Woo! That started to come up fast. Yes! That was a good one. Nice. I want to start practicing stoppies. I wish I could talk a wheelie like Jake the Garden Snake, but I just gotta concentrate. There's all my lines. I guess if I press too hard, it just slides. This bike has been absolutely amazing. I love this bike. There was one issue though. I didn't get it recorded. Yeah, y'all. We're getting better. So yeah, there has been only one issue that I've had with the bike so far. And that is, I think when the previous owner did an oil change, they did not change out the filter. Oh! My left foot slipped off the peg there. That was a little scary. So yeah, the previous owner said they did oil changes every 500 miles, which is what I had planned on doing. But I think he neglected to change out the oil filter when he did the oil change, because that oil filter was really bad. It was all gunked up and it was horrible actually. Yeah, so I was getting my buddy to help lean over the bike to get all the oil out, and he's like, the oil was dark, and there wasn't really any sludge in the oil, but as soon as we took the oil filter out, that thing was like, there was sludge all over the place, and it did not look very good at all. So what we were thinking happened, the previous owner neglected to change out the oil filter. There we go. Those ones are pretty decent. Yeah, so that being said, he's actually a locomotive mechanic, so he's mechanically inclined, so he's like, nice. So he's like, go ahead and cut your next oil change short. And do it at 200 miles instead of 500. So that's what I think I'm going to do next time. And we're going to check the oil again. There was a little bit of brass in the oil, but it wasn't too bad. We got some guy watching me over here. Other than that though, this bike has been absolutely flawless. We've put, I can't remember exactly what it was when I got it, but I've put at least 450 miles on it. Probably closer to 400. yeah, it's starting to come up easier now. I don't know if this guy is just enjoying the show or what. I didn't see him on his phone, so hopefully he hasn't called the cops. There we are. Yeah. Alright, we might have overstayed our welcome here. We'll do one more lap and then we'll head out. Get a couple more in. Ah, yeah. This bike is so much fun. It's like a hooligan machine. Alright, this will be our last couple wheelies and then we're heading out. Alright, one more. You guys have no idea how fun a Supermoto is. If you've never ridden one, I definitely recommend riding one. If you guys ever get the chance to ride a Supermoto, definitely do. I definitely recommend buying one as like a second bike, because these are definitely hooligan machines. Amazing bikes. I definitely recommend the Supermoto life, you guys, and that this bike is so amazing. I don't put too many miles on it, but when I do, it's pretty hard miles doing wheelies and stuff. I would not be able to make it back up if I went down there. There's no way. Yeah, you guys, the Supermoto is actually probably my favorite type of motorcycle. Just because they're so much fun. Don't get me wrong, I love sport bikes, and my R1 is definitely a way better bike than this. But Supermotos are just so much fun. Road closed? Not for me. Last time we went down this road, there was snow on the ground, and I almost slipped and fell. Jeez, what's up with all these bumps? I don't remember these. Let's go through this one. I don't know how these people are supposed to get out if their road is closed. We'll go down this way. Do I regret buying this bike? Definitely not. If I could have afforded an SXV 550, I would have got it instead of this bike, but that's the only bike that I would ever trade in for this bike, unless I could find like a 2011 Hasselberg FS 570. Those are a little more horsepower and obviously a little newer, but I heard that they felt way heavier, even though the piston is laying forward and it's still up and down on this one. Go ahead and turn around this way. We don't want to go back on the main road just yet. This bike is pretty rare anyways. Everybody loves this bike that I've ran into. Oh, there's like a little island in the middle of the cul-de-sac. That's cool. Wish more places did that. Look at that, that's kind of cool. But yeah, you guys, this bike, it's been 1 year. It's been probably 450 miles maybe. Oh, it's another dead end. And I absolutely love this bike. Such an amazing bike, and I plan on keeping it for a long time. Mods that I've done to it, I've done the bark busters, I've done the axle sliders, the Baja Designs headlight, and I think that's it. I do have a, every time I do wheelies, let me actually get off and show you guys. Alright, I'm gonna get off and show you guys. Yep, whenever I do wheelies, these twist and then get all loose like this. So I have an integrated tail light coming in, and I'll just get some bolts to go through the sides. Oh yeah, the other mod I did was the skid plate. More crash protection, you can never go wrong with that. And I have dropped this bike once in my driveway, but it was on the right side here. Luckily there was 0 damage that was done. Yeah, other than that, there's been no like real crashes or anything on it. It was just a drop, wasn't even doing a mile an hour. I do some light off-roading like this. Woo. Slid out, the front slid out a little bit. That's what kind of garage I need right there. 3-car garage. And yeah, this bike is amazing, you guys. I definitely recommend the Supermoto Life. They are so much fun. I should go in between there. I will just take the easy route. A lot of these people have like these wraparound driveways too. I like this. I want one of these driveways. Hopefully this old guy doesn't say nothing. I wonder why this road is closed. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool there. Okay, go on over there. We'll just continue on though. I hope this one looks a little lighter. There we are. Oh, flood warning system, nice. So yeah, there's only been one issue with this bike. Other than that, it's been flawless. I definitely plan on having, if this bike ever dies, we will try and revive it, try and get the engine rebuilt or a replacement engine. But I will try and have a Supermoto in the garage at all times because these bikes are just way too much fun. Yes, they have higher maintenance than a sport bike, but it's worth it. It's like, I mean, I don't put that many miles on this anyway. Less than 1,000 miles a year, so that's 1, maybe 2 oil changes a year if you're following the regular schedule. Oh, hey, I didn't mean to scare the horse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bud. I didn't mean to scare you. That is a nice house, too. Yeah, you guys, if you ever get the chance... Oh, that light didn't even last 2 seconds. Come on. Definitely ride a Supermoto. You will not regret it. And having one for 1 year now, I wish I would have gotten one sooner. I wish, actually, I would have started on a Supermoto. And that way, I would have kept it until now. Ninja 250 was a great bike to start on, but I definitely could have started on a Supermoto. That would have been so much fun. After 1 year of owning one, I will never not own one. I definitely would like to try different brands of Supermotos. I did overpay for this a little bit, but I thought it was worth it, being that it's so rare and I could not find another one for sale anywhere in the United States, overseas, anywhere for a price comparison. This bike is so comfortable too. Like, it's the stock seat, I'm sure would have felt like a 2x4, but this gut seat feels absolutely amazing. And I still want to get a fan for it. I still have not found one that's made for this radiator. Like the KTM's, the radiator splits in half and it's on each side of the frame here. But this one, the radiator goes all the way across behind the frame. I still have not found one that is made for this, because all the other ones have a bracket that's made to bolt on both sides of the radiator. And I could tell that the previous one, let me get over. I could tell there's like holes drilled into it. I could tell that somebody had a radiator on there before. I just don't know what kind. And I certainly didn't get one with it. But other than that, there's not really any other mods I want to do to it. Oh, someone's going for a ride. Alright, so you guys, today is actually the day before Memorial Day and the bobber's still down. So if I had the bobber with me and if that Supermoto ride wasn't planned. There was like a realities ride that I would have gone on the bobber, and that would have been really fun. People actually showed up to that one. But since the bobber's down and since there was supposed to be a Supermoto ride today, that's why I'm out on this. People just don't want to show up. So come on, Colorado Supermoto riders, especially you Northern Colorado Supermoto riders, please start showing up to the rides that we have planned. Like, we want to have fun and ride our bikes. You guys actually got to show up though. Go! Put your tow mirrors down. You're not towing anything. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for right now. Thanks for joining me on this one-year review of this amazing motorcycle right here. I am so happy with my purchase still, a year later. If you liked today's video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Deuces!